So our theme for the month of December is presence. No, not that kind of present. I mean presence like being present. Presence as opposed to absent. Yeah, there you go. Presence with a C. Thank you. So I thought we would start with an important religious concept that comes up around this time of year, incarnation. When I asked my sibling, Zach, what he thought the word incarnation meant, he said, it's like in Avatar: The Last Airbender, when the current avatar is the reincarnation of the previous avatars. So that's what the millennials think incarnation is all about. But he's not wrong. I mean, if you haven't seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, first off, it's widely regarded as the best animated series of all time. And in it, there is this special person who can control all four elements, air, earth, fire, and water. And they get reborn to try to help the world in each new incarnation. Incarnation literally means a person who embodies a deity, spirit, or abstract quality. And one thing I really like about the word that always kind of makes me laugh is part of the word is karn, which means meat. So it literally means like in-meated, in-fleshed, you know? It's something that's not physical becoming physical. We often hear the word used in the context of Christianity, especially around this time of year, with a "the" in front of it, the incarnation. And this refers to the Christian story of when God became a human being in Jesus. People are really encouraged by this story because it means that their God has experienced the joys and sorrows of human life as they have, and so can understand us better, and cares about the poor and those that he lived alongside when he was human, when they were human. We don't know what pronouns God uses. In Hinduism, which is really a vast and complex group of spiritualities and stories that the Europeans lumped together and called basically the Indian religion, many people believe in reincarnation, which means that after we die, we are reborn into a new life whose ease or difficulty depends on how well or badly we behaved. For atheists and humanists, it may be more comforting to think of us all as incarnations of the universe. I mean, we literally are the water and the food that we eat. We are the universe incarnate. In the words of Alan Watts, we are the universe experiencing itself. We are the aspects of the universe and of our world which can perceive and think and act with purpose. For Unitarian Universalists, our value of pluralism says, quote, "We celebrate that we are all sacred beings, diverse in culture, experience, and theology." Our value of equity says, "We declare that every person is inherently worthy and has the right to flourish with dignity, love, and compassion." Earlier, we sang, "With each child born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are." Each person is a new incarnation, a new possibility, a new, unique, and connected being. We often think of religion as being about the non-physical, gods and the afterlife. But one of the most important things I learned in divinity school is that, in the words of Matthew Engelke, all religion is material religion. We think about, when we think about religion, we think about heaven, we think about morals, we think about gods, we think about things that don't have a physical, tangible reality. But actually, when you look on it more deeply, I mean, Buddhism practices breath meditation, so it's about the air around us. Christianity really focuses and does rituals around the body and blood. Judaism loves rituals around food and home. Indigenous traditions honor harmony with the land. Hinduism invented yoga, you may have heard of it. And Unitarian Universalism, in my opinion, is at its best when it tries to lift up the wisdom in all of these to acknowledge the wholeness, the value of the body, and its connection to the interdependent web of being. Today, we have welcomed new members to our congregation. On days like this, I'm reminded that we are each like a finger on a hand. We are distinct individuals, yet connected to a group and to an even greater wholeness. a body beyond our own bodies. In her book, Shameless, the Lutheran pastor, Reverend Nadia Bolz-Weber, whose books I cannot recommend more highly, writes, quote, "Holiness is when more than one become one, when what is fractured is made whole, singing in harmony, breastfeeding a baby, collective bargaining, dancing, admitting our pain to someone and hearing them say, 'Me too.' Holiness happens when we are integrated as physical, spiritual, sexual, emotional, and political beings. Holiness is the song that has always been sung." So today, since we're talking about incarnation, and in a month where we'll be talking about presence, I want to invite us to consider the spiritual value of our own bodies and the bodies of those around us. How, when in our political systems we violate bodies by putting them in cages, by treating them with violence, we're violating something really special and sacred, and in a way that we wouldn't want our own bodies to be violated. So in a lot of UU justice work, we try to struggle for the right of people to have autonomy over their own bodies, to have their personhood respected. And this is one of the most important things, because when we listen to the golden rule that kind of pervades all religions, it tells us, don't do to someone else what you would not want done to you, or do to someone else what you would want done. Or, in the platinum rule, which I've mentioned before, do unto someone else what they would like to be done. Check in with them. Hey, is this okay? I'm not just gonna, throw spaghetti on your head just because I like spaghetti thrown on my head. Weird example, but okay. Sometimes the Spirit just speaks through you and says, spaghetti. So, if we remember that each person, ourselves and those around us, are incarnations of the universe or the divine, what might change in the way we treat ourselves and others? If we could be more present to the miracle of our bodies and lives, like the story of the golden string, what might we do differently? As we enter this beautiful season of holy winter mysteries, let us remember the incarnations. May it be so.